Let's play darts. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go, a 41 to kick off proceedings. That's a standard procedure here, a very average score for a very average player. Welcome to another round of darts. We are going to do some scoring today. I've calmed down. If you watched the last video, I was very irate, grumpy, just generally a very bad person. But I've staged a comeback. I had some chocolate milk, been to the gym, went for a sauna today, so really sort of relax the mind, relax the body. So I'm hoping to be in a better position today, where I can be a bit more calm, a bit more in one with the darts, and here to share love and spread that love far and wide. So let's see how that goes. Within 5 minutes, I'm going to be shouting because the darts aren't doing what I want them to do, but thus is life. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do scoring today. We're going to do some scoring training. This will be my last video before I do my average announcement for the end of the month. And yeah, currently using the Aspergen 2 26 grams. I'm sticking with them for a few weeks because I promised you I would. And then we might make a decision on where to go from there in terms of whether these are good arrows for me or not. So a lot of these videos will be testing, I guess, where I'm at. And today we're going to do scores. So we're going to do 15 sets. So that's 45 darts at 20s. Then we're going to do 45 darts at 19s. And we're going to see what the average is and see how I'm getting on with my scoring. So scoring day today, ready? So let's get this warmed up. How are you all today? I hope you're all well. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. So I'm filming this just before I go to Amsterdam. So I'll be in Amsterdam by the time this goes out, and you will be midway through your weekend, I'm sure. What is that? Right, Samson, calm yourself. I'm going to just be a bit more relaxed. Yeah, struggling with these darts, if you hadn't noticed. I miss my Nastries, if I'm honest. But people said these seem to stick in the board better. So I said, right, I'll give it a go. And this is where we're at. Right, let's throw 19. Yeah, my love of 19 is sort of disappearing. I seem to throw better at the 20s with these than the 19s, which was my safe haven previously. But we are where we are. Right, let's throw a few bull. Let's get some grouping. Once I get some grouping, we're going to start. Lovely. Look at those grouping. Look at those. All three there in the semi-bull. That's pretty good accuracy. Wow. That's pretty decent. Let's do 3 more. See if we can do a nice bit of grouping again. That last one was a bit draggy, but not too bad. I'm trying to release the dart earlier. I always hear advice from people, like when they're giving other people advice, like professionals, they always sort of say, try and release that dart a bit earlier. Ooh. Right, let's go. Let's go. Right, so this is pretty simple. Let's get the old score up on the old dart counter score training. 15 sets of 3 darts are going to be thrown, and we're going to start off at 20s. So we're going to hit those 20s. Now, let's set some targets here. Scoring, the way I'm playing at the moment in matches, my scoring should be, if we forget about doubles, 60 plus. So 60 plus average is the target over the scoring, okay? So let's see how we go. Are you ready? We're going to hit 20s first. Let's go. Right, 60, there we go. That kicks things off, that sets the standard. The benchmark has been made. So I do, one positive, let's look at the positives of these arrows. I find hitting the 20s far more reliable than when I was using the Nastries, which are a lot lighter dart. Uh-oh. Needed a big 60 there because that's a 26. Everybody loves a 26, don't they? Don't want to rush through this either. Tempo is something I'm trying to work on all the time. Is just make sure everything I'm doing is the same every time. That's lovely. Lovely darts, really, those last two especially. I mean, this one obviously dragging over like that, but not a bad sort of length. So we've got an 83 there. Help us catch up a bit. Need to hit those trebles regularly. Oh, we got lucky there, 65, but that clearly wasn't planned to hit there. But we'll take 65. Oh, hello. We've gone walkies there, haven't we? Look at that. Love that one. You know, every dart you throw an awful dart like that. Very easy to be like, oh, I'm awful at this, and I just throw these wherever. Every dart has to be like a reset. The dart previous has to have zero impact on the next darts, and that's hard to do. That is hard to do. Right, 82. I mean, some of these players, you see, like a lot of players are emotional, right? But some players are just robotic. Not too bad. 45. I'm feeling a little bit more in control of these darts today. I've struggled last time, and predominantly around the fact that I felt like these darts didn't even feel like darts. They felt like some sort of extra alien hand. I had this at the start. I felt like I had an alien's hand, and I was throwing these darts, and it wasn't my hand; it was an alien's hand, and I don't know what the alien hand was going to do. But I'm starting to feel a bit more at one with these, so that's positive. Very positive today. Holy smokes! Oh, unlucky. 61. $61. Okay. Oh, that one's dragged over. That's 22 there. It's the lowest score yet. Did that go in, 22? I hope so. Yes, it did. So we're averaging around a 55 at the moment. So we need to hit some more trebles. We need a 3-figure score. We need to hit 2 in these doubles. $60. I mean, that's the only negative so far, really, isn't it? Is not hitting that treble enough. Ah, 45. You think you're getting consistent, and then one drags all over the place. This is arrows. This is darts for you, isn't it? This is a long road. What was going on there? So I'm really struggling with getting 3 good darts here. I'd say every 4 out of 6 are fairly okay, and one every 3 darts really goes wild. So to be honest with you, I know I've hit a 60 there. All of those were thrown terribly. If you look at that, they flew up all over the place. Okay, let's try and control these bad boys. So I've hit 5 180s, right? And I'm pretty sure all 5 180s were thrown with the other darts. Just so you know. Haven't got close really. I've hit a lot of 140s, I guess, but don't feel like I've got that close to these. Look at that. Goodness me. What is the release doing? We're in trouble here. We're in huge trouble. That's a 2. That's a 2 there. That's going to really harm the average here. Yeah, the average is dropping down. And this is why I don't like 20s compared to 19s. And we'll probably see this when we compare the scores. My average here is just dipped under 50. I average in matches, including doubles, higher than this. $60. And there we go, right. So I managed to average 50, just above 50.4 on those. Look, they weren't terrible darts overall. I'm not very good at 20s compared to the 19s. We're going to see that in a minute, I hope. But yeah, I just need to keep working on them. I think I'd probably got around this score with the other darts, but on the 20s. I'm not strong on 20s. We're going to drop down to 19s now. Right. Let's see how we get on at the 19s then. I'm going to come over slightly to the left here on the oche. Lovely stuff. Don't mind them at all. I mean, look, already I've hit a 95 there. Didn't really get close to those sort of scores on the 20s. There's a real difference here. $57. What I like about it is that commonly I hit those 777s, and that hitting those 777s again at 21 is a significant difference than when I'm missing constantly on those 20s and hitting 1s and 5s. A little insurance job. Shame about that second dart. 83. But you see that already I've probably hit more trebles in the 19s than I did than the whole time at those 20s. Ooh, what have we got there? 76, 85. 85. So guys, I've had loads of feedback about what sort of darts might suit me. So if we just look at the 2 sets of darts I like, I've got the 21-gram Nastries, which are straight darts. They're light at 21s, but they're extremely grippy. Extremely grippy. These are the opposite in that they're a little bit grippy. I think they're more grippy than they look, but they're not grippy enough for me. So I need significant grip in my dart. These are slightly front weighted. You see how it gets a little bulbous there. They are front weighted, these. And that probably suits me. So I'm probably looking for something, I would guess, very grippy, something front weighted at around 23 grams, 22 maybe. That's in my mind, trying to sort of work out why I like both of these sets of darts, yet they're so very different. The grip's the key one. These aren't grippy enough for me, and that's for sure. I think these might be too heavy as well, but They're my thoughts. I need to go to a shop, really. Let's get honest and real about it. Ah, that last one, all over the place. There we are. The 26 of the lower region is a 29. And we're 1/3 of the way through the 19s challenge. And that's maths. Hoppa! Whoa, here we go. Worst start of this little session. $26. So we're hovering around over 60, which is what I'd expect, to be honest, for scoring, especially on the 19. So we need to maintain this. We need to start hitting those trebles again. Well, I hit one treble in the wrong place. 32. Is it 32 again, I think? 12, 32. Oh, we've got 9, 12, 31. Come on, got to hit those triples down the right place. Ah, that annoyed me, that last one. I don't know if you could tell. 41. Come on, we're starting to drift down here. Terrible darts, 29. Can't hit anything the last. So the last set of scores, 29, 41, 31, 32, 26. Utterly terrible. We're now actually averaging what we averaged on the 20s, so. Oh, 41. This was my worry, that I actually do struggle on the 19s more with these than I did on the others. $57. Big score. We've got 3 turns left, 9 darts. Got to hit some big ones here. All 3 of these got to be big scores, okay? This is the pressure. Let's build the pressure. Is that, 23, good God. Shambles this, guys. Apologies to everybody. This is not, it's not going well with these darts. $38, $48, $54. We've got one lot left. We're actually averaging under 48, under 50. So this is an absolute terrible showing. Yeah, absolutely shambolic today. 26, 33. Managed to average 47, which is lower than my actual normal average with doubles. So absolutely terrible today again. It's just been an awful couple of weeks, really. Just you'll find out on next one with my averages that I'm actually doing really well in matches. But the last week or so, I just I can't get these darts to really flow with me. So I'm gonna have to go back to the old ones. We've done a week of this. I will do another week of them, but they're not the same as monasteries, wherever they are. Throw some at the 20s. I mean, they're so light. On the 20s, I would definitely argue that the asps are probably better for me. But there's no chance these Gen 2s give me anything like the accuracy I feel I get with these. I can't really just pick up darts and expect them to feel good with me, but I just miss them a bit. It's just emotional, isn't it, really, this whole thing? But I'm definitely, we're entering December now, and we look back on the journey of where I've come from, and a lot of you guys have been on that journey in your own way, and have started this year, or have certainly picked the darts up again this year. Have you improved? Have you been on the octave? Have something improved in your time? Mine has. I mean, I've got miles better. So during these small chunks of the journey, or even large chunks, it's going to be painful, and then the overall big picture is what you need to look at. You know, it's like going on a train journey. You know, let's go to a beautiful train journey to, I don't know. Let's go to a beautiful train journey to Germany. Let's go on this wonderful journey. Unfortunately, on the way, there's going to be some stops. You're going to have to stop off in some terrible places. You have to stop off in I don't know, West Belarus. Okay, you might have to stop off in West Belarus. If you have to stop off in West Belarus, that doesn't mean the whole journey is going to be bad. It just means that period of time in West Belarus was awful. And that's what we're in. We're in West Belarus right now, guys. Okay, we're in West Belarus. Next time, let's try and get to the next stop and get to East Georgia. East Georgia will be better. And if it's not, if it's just as bad as West Belarus, we stay on the train until we get to the beautiful Austria. Okay? Have a wonderful day.